has, we call it, what do you call
What?
he composed about 600 Afrikaans poems and lots of operettas. I'm going to sing songs from 2 of the school operettas today. And most of the pieces he's going to play today he learned over 80 years ago. Before he was 13, 14, so 80 years.
At what age did you start having lessons, Dr. Faul?
I can't remember really.
Over 80 years ago.
Yeah.
That was 88 years ago when I started.
Yeah.
And for all my primary school and the high school, I had to practice 3 hours a day. And I hated every bit because outside my friends were playing tennis in the street, and I had to sit inside and I was crying. And during high school I had 2 lessons a week. I had to get onto the bus, go to middle of Johannesburg and have this lesson, and if my playing wasn't good enough on the Thursday, I had to fit in an extra session on the Saturday afternoon, which I didn't like very much. And I cried every Friday because I hated everything. So what I sowed with pain, I hope you will enjoy without pain.
Did your parents make you learn? Did your parents want you to
Yes,
learn?
oh, it was something terrible. I had 2 sisters and a brother. They were all teachers later on, and my mother had to see that I practiced because they paid quite a lot of money for Professor Wagner. And then, now, somebody lost my thread. Every time I sort of tried to get away from the piano, somebody would say, "Schatterbal, gaan oefen." And Schatterbal had to go and practice every time. And if it wasn't my mother, it was either of my sisters who were older than I was. And then one day, my father was a policeman, and later on he became a mine detective after being pensioned. And one day, when I got home, I saw that nobody was there, so today I will not practice. And just as I threw down my case, our servant said, "Scatterball." I assaulted him, and in these modern times I would have been in jail, but I had got a good hiding that night for not being nice to the servant. But that is just before my introduction. I'm beginning with a piece by Bach, and he was the oldest musician, composer, organist, organ builder in Germany, born around about 1685. And he composed works which are still at present the best that have ever been composed.